Mike, you ready on 3? You hear me, Mike?
Yeah.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Bro, this nigga team really better than mine.
What you think is a game?
Nah, I think you trash.
You think I'm trash, huh?
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Don't press start yet, son. Let me send this to the group.
Oh, we got a primetime game?
Yeah.
Man, what the fuck? I can't find my black... Oh, there it go. Alright, you ready?
No. Mike!
Hey, yeah, press start, Mike.
Alright.
Man, what it is? I'm about to mute that one. Nigga, go to YouTube. How you trying to send it to the group and you got a fucking music playing? How you trying to send something to the group and you got music playing?
Oh, that. Yeah.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City.
That nigga Darius Slade got 9 interceptions,
emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And
hold on, Jake. Pause it. Or you can't.
No, you can't pause it right now.
Lions. They're set to go as
Mike,
they
no, hold on. I'm gonna do
with
it.
the Chicago Bears.
I did it. I'm about to do it now.
Just so you don't kick off, but it's gonna snap it by itself though, Mike.
Oh, fuck.
This nigga Mike.
There go, Jake. Come on.
Right, I'm about to say, I'll about to do it.
It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Come here, man. I want the
all
fucking
that
tag.
worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry from Mike Davis, the former Seahawk.
Mike, dog. Can you snap the ball before fucking 6 seconds? God damn.
And the big fella stuffed
Nigga, that was a fucking... I've been trying to press the nigga that was in fucking motion, nigga.
If you don't take care of him first.
The last run good for 2.
Fuck,
Here's
man.
2nd and 8. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Finding Gabriel.
How did he get that ball off?
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. On 3rd down, Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devon Kennard. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. The fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
Watch him out, but yeah.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
A look at Kerryon Johnson, 2nd-year man out of Auburn. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me.
God damn,
I want to take
fuck?
that shot early and loosen things up.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Double right. Here we go. Switch.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. 1st quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
32.
Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
I'm here all day. 40 got. 40 got.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford.
Oh.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former U.S.
Hey, start another opponent. There you go.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Alert!
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
You talk about me, dog. You need to hurry up and pick your play, dog.
Ready? 180. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
To throw is Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line.
22.
Stafford going to come up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the red zone now, Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
How about I say, dog, keep letting this dude catch the ball.
That could be a really, really frequent combination. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Get ready.
To throw again, Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58. 20. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
On the ground, this is Johnson. This is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find points and get you into the end zone and get you 6?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 2nd and 12, Trubisky.
Yo, why are you looking at the ball? Hold on, what was that, Quadri?
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Yep.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Right.
Oh, what the fuck was that? What?
Very little daylight
Wow,
there.
they just made me stop.
44.
Wow.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far.
No, they just played me. He got 2 yards. I was supposed to keep that nigga in the backfield. They made my man
able
stop.
to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Get them cheeks.
They go play action with Trubisky. And the hook up Robinson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there and sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Come on, man.
First down, but this one winds up.
That nigga pushed me
That,
while I'm in the
you
air.
know that was a
There's a lot of
pick,
contact
dog.
going on there, and in the end, unable to keep
Look
two
at this.
hands on the
Come on,
football
Barry.
and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They give to Johnson going right. He'll be corralled well upfield right
Nigga
around
ain't
the
biting,
40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford to the right and complete to Galladay. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Stafford now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10.
Oh, he ran right past
First
him,
down
my
run
guy.
is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Stafford got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And he gets it down to the 32. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Same defense,
the goal
huh,
for
Mike?
the offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Now Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 19.
But we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Stafford. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing again at Stafford.
No,
Now the pressure gets
this
there, and he
bitch,
goes
bro.
down just inside the 20 at the 19.
I saw that
Khalil
nigga.
Mack in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Prater's kick is on the money, is good. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Hear me? I just got a fucking scold.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Bro, how the fuck did I get stuck?
But he's only
Come
able
on,
to
man.
get it back to the line of scrimmage. The All-Pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him
How
make
the
a
fuck
tackle
did I
there,
get stuck?
I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Stafford looks to throw again. Over the middle, it's Amendola.
They
5
stripped
yards
that.
on the catch there, brings up second down. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. Throwing again on second down. Stafford, open man is Galladay, complete. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Old football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Stafford now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Here's Johnson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll check on his
hurt my
status
dog,
when we
man.
get back. Six yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Check, 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 check.
C.J. Anderson of the game. He gets it here. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Shit, shit. Shit.
Hurry up, 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 hurry up.
Yo.
They run it again with Anderson. And he's going to have
All I
the
needed was the
first
first.
down at
All right.
about the 38. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
250. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Hey, I got it. That's me. 58 to Mike, 58.
On first down, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
That ain't no
Took a
pick.
shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This nigga triple covered out there.
And it continues. These
think it
receivers
was double
just not
cover.
able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender.
They
and find a
always
way
gonna
to
be
start
extra.
coming down
They
with
got
them.
2
And
niggas.
this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy, easy. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Stay with middle. 58's the Mike. Go 58's the Mike.
In your face.
Hey, Alpha. 58, boy, 58. 58's Mike. Watch the screen.
Throwing again. Stafford. Throwing right, and that's complete.
So you gonna hike the ball every time at 2 seconds, dog? In the red?
yards there on the
Yeah,
catch
I'm
and
running the
run.
wrong
You gotta
fucking
talk about
person.
me.
I I brought it the wrong person. How many times I did that, Mike? How many times I did that?
A lot.
That was the second time I did that. And the clock was stopped anyway. What are you talking about?
Well, there they ran into a first down.
The clock was already stopped, son. This nigga here, man. Fuck out of here, boy.
You had to buy the whole fucking quarter.
The first down carry here for Johnson.
No, I've been passing. No, you know how many passing first downs I got this quarter? And then you gonna talk about having the ball? Stop me, nigga.
Second and 3.
Looks to me like
But I'm
maybe
talking
there's a
about
little
when I'm
attrition
fucking driving
setting
and
in
doing
with
all
this
this
drive.
other shit.
Nigga don't fucking. No, the clock went down to 6 seconds just now. I don't even think it went down to 6.
They need, especially when
I
they
run
look
the wrong
up at the
person, but the
scoreboard.
clock was stopped already.
they'll come
So what's the
up after
complaint?
gain of
What are you talking
7
about?
on
I
a
really don't
second and
care.
3.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson.
Ah, fuck.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's
Missed that
brought
nigga
down
in
at
the
the
back,
9. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on second and goal here.
Oh.
It's
under pressure, it's all right.
down, but it winds up
That nigga
incomplete.
Khalil Mack,
Nothing
Mack,
doing there as the 13th
bitch
play of
ass
the
nigga.
drive proves to be unlucky. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Hey. 58, right on. 10. Mike, 58, right there. Double up.
Stafford. He's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
I swear that nigga old, dog. I put it on everything.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? This looks like a free play for Stafford. Screenplay, Johnson.
Got his ass.
Well, we looked at
Got
each
his
other
ass,
right when he
coach.
flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
That's not the fucking play I wanted.
So now, after the penalty, they'll try again here on third and goal.
We taking win. Shit. 0. 58, the month. Hey, watch your leg. General Woods. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the out. White. Check 3. 59.
Come on.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Ooh.
Bitch,
No, the
I'ma
clock
hurt
was
him
stopped,
again.
nigga. Fuck. What do you come
No,
on
the clock
for?
wasn't.
Yes, it was. No, it was a penalty,
No, it
dog.
wasn't.
The clock stops
So
after a
drive
penalty.
stands all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives.
The hell is
They
you
rest
talking
over on
about,
the
Mike?
sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Watch him out, dog.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. This is fielded a couple yards deep. It'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I need that for the pick 6, man.
The Bears offense ready to
Give me a
go
pick six,
for
you
their
say?
next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay,
Mike, you said you about to give me a pick
sequence
six?
of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
18. 25, check 20. Travel.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen.
What the fuck? Why did he go to... What the fuck was that?
Touchdown.
Oh, I seen what you...
Tariq Cohen. His 9th touchdown
nigga
of the
just
season.
went the whole other way.
They have now chopped this lead down to 3. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh,
no, I didn't know what the fuck that was either, but I ain't want to say nothing.
So the lead shaved to 2 now.
I said I ain't know what it was either, but I ain't want to say nothing.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Back to throw, Stafford.
Oh, this nigga, bro, on fire.
The 8-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a
how I'm gonna do him dirty?
situation.
How I'm gonna do him dirty? He got Khalil Mack, stupid.
Now it's Stafford. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
7 and 9.
On the return is Cohen. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Our first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad.
Oh, that's supposed to be a hit stick. Oh, they say use a hit stick, but it wasn't a hit stick.
2nd and 1.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Trubisky gives to Cohen. He works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first and 10. It's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they held him in check on the scoreboard.
Oh! Man, this nigga took the fucking lead. I don't even care. I know where the fuck he going with that bullshit.
On the season. And the Bears have taken the lead.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
Fingers. That signifies the fourth quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up.
What the fuck? Who just did the E4 there?
2 touchdowns here. And now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up. Had that lead, they were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond.
And like I said, there you go.
Huh?
I said I'm ready. I was going to get my ass straight, but it was right here. Who's Brandon Burton? Is he trash?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close,
why is he in my way?
You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Look at him at that, though. I think I said that he played.
If you're thinking of a comeback here, you go to 2016. That's when Stafford had an NFL record 8 fourth-quarter comebacks. But last year, despite playing all 16 games, he had 0. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on this
shit, I'm in the wrong formation.
Really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Here's Stafford. He's got Curse. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Fuck.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long.
Man, I'm out of character. I'm out of pocket.
Call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he
I am out of pocket.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run on first down.
Thank you.
Johnson tried to run inside, but nothing there. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you,
I played
throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. To the air again. Stafford.
That's a pick, bruh.
It's knocked away and incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. On first down, Stafford here. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Hey. 58. 11. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go, G. Alert 3. X3. 218, chopper. Hey. Hurry. 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Bravo.
Stafford on first down. And this is incomplete.
What?
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up
here? Chewing on my
or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Easy. Alert.
He's back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Yeah, let's go.
For the pick.
Oh, wow, that nigga wasn't in bounds.
Big time. You're in the 2-minute drill.
That's
trying
1
to get your
foot.
guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best.
Yeah.
And it'll wind up.
Oh,
yeah.
They didn't review it. No, Mike about to beat me.
They'll start things on first with
Get
Torrey
the
Cohen.
fuck out of
And
here.
He swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
No, this nigga had 1 foot in.
Moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. That's complete right side to Gabriel. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. The catch made by Miller. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Davis. Tavon Wilson up to make the tackle.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I'm on this mad beating up.
Again, it's Davis. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And Trubisky down to a knee, and that is all she wrote.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's fucking go, man. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck. That was supposed to happen last time. He built for to lose against me, man.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles.
Hey, good game, Michelle.
Obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
Hey, watch him out, dog.
It has to start with believing that you can make that comeback, because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team.
Cause my phone was ringing.
No chance of making
no, my phone was ringing.
Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
My mic ain't muted.
So for Chicago, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And
my mic wasn't muted, fool.
To get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, there will be no perfect season here as the win streak to start.
Look at the play that they gave this nigga as a fucking intercept, bro.
Next week.
Yeah.
1 foot, dog.
Yeah.
Get the
2. That was 2.
Brandon Gaudin certainly have to thank Charles.
Son, how that's 2?
That was 2.
Mike, this 2.
We'll catch you next
that was 2, dog.
Mike, this 2.
On EA Sports.
Yeah.
He came down out of bounds.
Huh? Number 1.
1
Yeah,
foot.
man.
Then it. Where you saw 2 at? Look.
The game said intercept. But you nigga, last game you caught a fucking post corner with 2 niggas on you, so what, nigga?
But
they owe me that. They owe me that. I be what? What'd you say?